Hello.
Hello and a very good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us. I tell you what, it has been such a brilliant day today. I enjoy all the days here, but I've had a brilliant last couple of days. And today has been great for the fact that we had the wake up call earlier on with Craig, where we were making balloon models, which was too much fun. And then of course we had our craft along with the Nitwit Positivity collection just a couple of hours ago, where I crafted along with the lady who joins me over the course of the next couple of hours. It was brilliant. If you've got any of the Nitwit collections, by the way, particularly the Bloom of Grace and the Positivity, make sure you watch back the last show because it was amazing. Now, if you have tuned in for this show, launch party, to see the launch of the new year of Craft Box, friends and family, not here. Because what's happened, you see, is everyone's gone, I've got to have this! And it's all been bought, it's all gone. Don't scream and shout, but it's now. So it's sold out. So what we've had to do is put together some other goodies on this show for you, which we think you're going to absolutely love. And one lady who is, been working very, very hard over the course of the last 2 hours to make sure that we've got demos for all of the goodies in this particular show is the lovely Jan. God, we couldn't believe it, could we? All gone, all your demos. You can't do them.
I know, honestly, I came all prepared as usual. I'm usually over-prepared, if anything. And they're like, Jan, this is sold out. Oh, well, that demo's no good. This is sold out. Well, that demo's no good. So we've literally just started from scratch. So who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of hours? We're like, what's going on over there?
Oh, nothing. I've just been told, because obviously we've got the show going on next door. It's really, really busy with everything.
It's crazy this afternoon, isn't it?
It's crazy. It is super crazy. Right, let me tell you who's already in. Laura May is watching from Richmond, Virginia. Fred171 says, hello and happy birthday, Charlotte. Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Yes.
Hannah Horn says, hello, Ben and Jan, Crafters TV and crafty friends from Misty Lake. Hello to you, Misty Lake. From the Misty Lake district. I was just thinking, where's Misty Lake? That sounds amazing. No, the Misty Lake district. Diane Cup says, hello, Jan and Ben from Tennessee. And Bridget Licht says, hello, everyone from the Netherlands. Hi, everyone. Lovely to have you all with us over the course of this show. And as I've said, it's a bit of a surprise on us, actually, what we're bringing to you, because a couple of hours ago, we didn't even know what we were going to be bringing to you in this show. But I'm delighted to say we have got some amazing products, because you wiped us out of all of the other things we were going to bring. But this product that we're going to be featuring on the show launched actually this time last week here on this here channel, the Interchangeable Sentiment Die Collection. Absolutely love this, and you love this too. These flew out of the door. Such a great concept in the fact that with each of the kind of collections within the main collection, you've got these gorgeous frames. You've got your outer cutting die there as well, which is brilliant. So it gives you super versatility if you want to kind of, cut your frames in your apertures, or indeed if you just want to layer these up, you can do. And then with each of the frames that you've got the interchangeable sentiments. These are fantastic. Now this one here is called Your Pretty Florals. And what I love about these as well is you have pretty much got something for each and every occasion. This one here brings you congratulations and celebrate, which are sentiments we hope you use very often. This one here, not so much, but do you know what? It's great to have that in your stash for when you need it. As I say, we hope you don't have to use it very often, but you've got it there for when you do. Again, take a look at this one here. This is your ornate swirl. Once again, an absolutely beautiful frame for you to then be able to interchange the sentiments within. So this one is sending wishes, birthday wishes, and get well wishes too. As we go through to this one here, this is the one I think Craig did some foiling with, I want to say, on the show last week, which looked gorgeous. Best wishes, best of luck, and best friend. Again, all of those sentiments interchange into the actual frame itself. This is gorgeous. This is the regal frame, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, absolutely. And again, just for you, miss you, thank you. I love these sentiments. Just send a card to somebody just because, just for you. Then in this collection here, I think this one is my absolute fave, and loads of you were talking about this one, the butterfly florals, not least for the fact that, if you want to, you've got snippability here. If you wanted to kind of, cut this again and cut another butterfly out to layer up the frame even further, that is fantastic. So much snippability in there. But also lots of people chatting about this particular sentiment here, saying that it's very rare that you see like an Easter sentiment within the collection, and lots of people very happy about that with Easter just around the corner. So you've got happy birthday, happy Easter, and the happy thoughts all fitting into this gorgeous little frame here. And then we are back to the start. So 30 elements in total, brand new as of last Tuesday, and these have been flying out the door. $74.95 or $84.75 is the deal, saving $14.99 or $16.95. And of course, you can take another 20% off that if you are platinum as well. And do you know what I really love about this is the fact that we saw this last week. When we launched this with Craig, he kind of did his take on it. We had a sneaky peek with it with Sarah as well on the day before, so we sort of saw her take on it, and then of course we're going to get Jan to show us her take on it as well, which is just brilliant. So there's so many ideas from all the different crafters because they've all got their own sort of different takes and stuff, so it's going to be amazing. That's coming up in just a second. One other thing which we've got on this show is the yes, we didn't know this was on the show 2 hours ago, but it is now, the box number 31, which is the Twirling Characters Craft Kit. Again, we'll get Jan to have a thorough look through this a little bit later on, but it is those twirling characters, which I think are absolutely brilliant. If you enjoyed the launch of the Twist and Pop dice yesterday, if you like cards that do something, cards that have got a bit of movement or a bit of fun about them, you'll love the Twirling Characters if you've not seen them before. And again, those boxes are fantastic. For value for money, they are unbelievable. £20 or $20 is the deal on that. £16, $16 if you're platinum. Over 15% off is the deal on that one. We'll have a look at these with Jan in just a few moments, as I say. Now, the Spectrum Noir Reinker Explorer Kit. So you've got 6 Reinker pots. With your card and your drawing gum here. Got to be honest, it's the first time that I've actually seen these. $32.94 or $44.78. Jan, can you tell us more about these reinkers?
Yeah, they're actually alcohol inks, Ben, so they're what fill our Spectrum Noir markers.
Right, okay.
So as far as a re-ink is concerned, you are able to refill some of our alcohol markers. So they come with a little sort of, you know, the little squeezy dropper, the pipette in the top, so that you can literally take up some ink and actually pop it back in your pens. And there are actually videos out there. I'm sure that Leanne must have shown us how to do this in the past. And also you can use them as an alcohol ink. So we've put them together today. We've got the drawing gum and the watercolour card there for you if you're wanting to stamp, but also we've got the inkers on, as I say, initially for re-inking your pens, but you can use the alcohol ink. If you've got the specialist paper to use them with, you can actually use them to create backgrounds and things like that.
Now,
so yeah, really versatile.
Yeah, $32.94 or $44.78 on those, and we have got an out of this world deal.
Oh.
Deal.
Just love that.
Deal. You've got to do the deal thing.
You know, he always does this to me.
I know. Sorry.
So heads up would be good.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd remembered.
There's so many.
Okay.
Scream and shout, and I've sold out. And
at least you remember. Yeah.
Buy one get one free, and buy one get half price. And now we're doing an out of this world.
Yeah. So I'll go an out of this world, and then you go deal, and then I go deal. Yes, Jan. Wait. Let's do that again. Okay. Yeah? So here we go. So this is an out of this world
deal.
Love it! Yes! Which is the centrifuge. She did throw her voice. Another thing you didn't know Jan does, ventriloquism. Very, very good at it. Only on the weekends, though. This is the Centripearl Metallic Out of This World collection. 40 sheets you're going to get. This is gorge. You're going to get 10 sheets of your white gold, 10 sheets of your green gold, your pale gold, and your bronze in there as well. A4, 10 sheets. 310 GSM, absolutely stunning with that metallic sheen. Look at the price on that, £9 or $13. That's unbelievable. Take another 180 off that. That's $720 if you're platinum, and that is $1140 in the States if you're platinum as well. Look at me doing the maths on my own there. Whoa. Right, that's that deal. Now, we've also got something else to mention. Is it the year of craft? It is National Craft Month. That is what it is, right throughout March. So 31 days where we celebrate what you love. And do you know what we thought? Seeing as we are Crafters TV, what better thing to celebrate than National Craft Month? So right throughout the month, we're giving you the opportunity to win prizes. What you got to do? I hear you cry to win a prize. Comment like you would always do. Like already we're getting loads of comments in Facebook and YouTube. Ask a question, tell us why you love a particular collection. Just send in a comment to say hello, and you need to get your comments in if you haven't already. Let's say by 10 to 8. because we're going to pick a winner just after 8 o'clock from all of the comments right throughout the day today. So if you've already commented, then you are in with a shout of winning, and you're going to win the contents of this bag. And let me just tell you, if you saw the prize that we gave away yesterday, this is of the same standard. I cannot believe, I mean, it's better, if I'm being honest with you. The prize today is unbelievable, as if we're giving that away. I will reveal what it is when we finally pick our winner just before 8. You want to win this. Facebook, YouTube, just say hello, ask a question, and it could be you winning that a little bit later on. Right, enough whittering on from me. Let us get over the other side of the studio. We're going to have a look at the Interchangeable Sentiment Die collection, and I know Jan has got some finished samples to show us. Really lovely collection, this, Jan, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I love the idea that you've got that sort of changeability factor with them. I think it's a great concept, this. I know we did it with the frames, now we've done it with the sentiments, and I just think if you've got, you know, the opportunity to sort of have, I mean, I'm just thinking, how many of these are there, Ben, altogether? 6?
There are 6.
6,
yeah,
and we've got 3 in each, so that's like 18 sentiments, isn't it?
Yeah.
In that price. It really is, and it's sort of mix and match however you want to pop them in. So I thought we'd show some finished samples to start with, and then I'm going to do a demo, funnily enough, with the Happy Easter, Ben. So we're always on the same page, aren't we, without even discussing it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone loved that. Is that, well, it must be. I say, is it true? I know it's true because people have told me not a lot of Easters in craft, apparently.
No, and I just thought with Easter coming up, it was a nice time to demo it. So this one, I love the colour scheme on this.
Perfect.
So yeah, we've got Happy Thoughts going on there, just on that little double fold one. Then we've got a thank you one going on here. We've got an easel card and using this as a topper. So just building it up with the different colours, the different layers, a little bit of height behind this one. So you're just getting that shadow effect through the die cut there.
Yeah.
And then we've also got Happy Thoughts, so we can do them on a stepper card.
I love this with the butterfly.
So again, using our Caring Thoughts papers in the background there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You might want to send best wishes. So again, we've got a little bit of acetate behind that one, using that to bridge the gap in there.
Gorgeous.
Really, really pretty. I mean, they speak for themselves again. They're sort of enough to be the focal point on your card. You know, I always say that pretty much everything we craft has some kind of sentiment on it somewhere. And these are actually big enough, as I say, to be the focal point and actually not worry about what else is on the card. You might want to just send a card saying to someone that you're missing them.
Yeah, why not?
Especially as we're, you know, times we find ourselves in. It's, I know I'm missing some of our family members and loved ones. It's been a really tough time.
Light at the end of the tunnel though, Jan.
There is. It's just a little one at the minute, but I think it's growing, isn't it?
Yeah, agreed.
And then we've got that lovely Happy Easter, which, as I say, I'm going to demo in a second. All right. I've got a Just For You. Again, I like these kind of cards. Not necessarily for a particular occasion, just for you, just because.
Yeah.
Thinking of you, that kind of thing. And then we've got those Get Well wishes. Again, they are beautiful toppers. And I love the fact that you can swap the sentiments, and then just using our storybook die there, birthday wishes on that one. I think that's gorgeous. I love the black with it.
Yeah.
Okie dokes.
Absolutely. Plenty of inspiration for you there. Just a few comments. Hi, Ben and Jan, says Christine, ordered my box last night, bought these sentiment dies too last week. Rebecca just saying, got my interchangeable dies on Saturday, I think it was. I've made Debbie Fisher's craft along using it, and then today I'm in the process of making a birthday card for someone's mum, and I'm using the happy birthday sentiment out of this set. And Lorna Jane just saying, wow, these look fantastic. Can't wait to see the demos. Well, wait no longer, Lorna Jane, because we will get on to the first demo with our Jan.
Here we go. We're going to use our Gemini Junior, because I think we've got this on the show as well, Ben, haven't we?
We have.
Yes,
got the deal
I'm
on the
going
Junior.
to use our Junior today, because these are just a nice size to go through there. So in your packet then, we've got the Happy Birthday, Happy Easter and Happy Thoughts. So the sentiment is the bit that interchanges. Your background layers stay the same, other than the fact that you can cut them in different colours and different cardstock. So you get quite a lot of metal in there, I think, for the money.
You do.
So we're getting an outline die, which creates our mat. So I'm going to do that on a piece of our pink textured cardstock. And then I'm going to cut that beautiful detail die out of some patterned paper. And then I'm going to take the Happy Easter one, and we're going to cut that in some white. And we're going to build this up. We're going to put it on top of a gift box, because I'm just thinking, if Easter's coming up, if you're wanting to treat somebody, if you're just wanting to send a nice card in a gift box, these are a great sentiment to just put on top of that box. So let me just see whether these will all fit on here, or whether we might need to do 2 passes, I think. Let me just have a look. Yeah, I think we're going to have to pop them through twice. So I just need a little bit of, there it is, tape. Just to tape these down.
Just had a message from Pauline on Facebook saying, Ben, after this afternoon, I thought you would be making a card. Ha ha, you did very well with the scrapbook page. Listen, producer Johnny's got in nearly had to. It's been a bit of time. No, I've done my crafting for the day today. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, absolutely. And we've had a chat though, Jan and I, that I might do some more again very soon. But I think only under Jan's tutelage. That's what I'm going to say.
I might just have another craft along coming up.
Oh.
Yes. Might just, so we're in discussions at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, need to move him on to the next level now. Now he's done some cutting and sticking. Might have to introduce a Gemini.
Well, I can use a manual die cutting machine, not use an electronic one yet, but as I say, if I do any more, I'm going to insist that I have Jan here holding my hand, as it were. I won't craft with anyone else but
From
Jan.
a safe distance,
From a safe
of course,
distance,
yes.
yeah.
So I'm just going to pop this one through now with the sentiment. So we'll just run that through a second time. And while that's popping through there, we will just have a look at these. So we've actually got our mat, which cuts out just the right size shape for us. Just catch that one so it doesn't spit it on the floor. There we go. And then again, we've got that beautiful sentiment. So just nice and gentle.
Yeah.
And this is just the right shape there. And just, it's all being measured out accurately. So you've got that lovely border going round there. So I'll sort that one out in a second. And then the last one to go through there was our sentiment. So we'll take this one. And remember that whichever sentiment you pop through the die cutting machine is going to fit. Whichever one you take out of that set is going to fit in that gap, whether it says Happy Easter or Happy Birthday, and that's just going to sit. You can see it just builds. I just think it's such a clever idea.
Yeah, I do.
It really is. I'll clean my dies out in a second so that we've not got all those bits clogged up in them. So the best one for this then is going to be our dotty tape pen. So let me just grab one of those from down there, and we're literally going to pop these together. And then I've just got some matting and layering to do to pop it on top of a box. So your dotty tape pen's great for this kind of job. Just applies the dots where you need them. So just be gentle with it because they are sort of die cut and a little bit fragile once you've got them cut. So again, we're going to layer this one. And I love the fact that it's all just measured out so that these fit beautifully in that gap. All the work's been done for you.
It's a great beginner set again, isn't it?
It is, yes. And as I say, most things have got a sentiment on them.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can actually make this sentiment now the focal point of your card is beautiful. So again, that mat in the background has just been planned out to give you that beautiful border that's just the right size to go through there. And then in my stash, I actually found, I've got a couple of butterflies there. I know you were saying you could cut it again, Ben, would look great. Now, I actually found, this one was from the Knitwit collection that we had on earlier. And this is just a little one that I had left over from another project. So I think that the solid one shows up better, doesn't it, on there? Quite like that one on there. So we'll use that one when we pop it together. So I'm just going to pop my box together quickly. I've actually done the prep on this and we just need to pop the topper on there. So I've used, this as our textured card. I love this cerise pink out of there, out of the warm tones.
Yes.
And then my favourite paper pad. I know I had this with me last week, Ben, and it was still in my bag. So
quintessentially English?
Yes, it was.
I've seen that being used a lot, particularly with you, Jan. Yeah.
Yeah, just had to sneak a little bit in today. As I say, it's not on the show, but it should. If we've still got it in stock, it'll be on the website. So, so I've just made this a little bit smaller. My top of my box is 6 inches square. And then we're just going to fit this together to make that box. And then we're going to put the sentiment here. Just move my little butterfly. So I'm going to go to my Collal glue, I think, to stick this on now, because we've got a nice solid area now.
Like I said, perfect, isn't it, for making little boxes, whether you're, I don't know, making little gift boxes for the kids for Easter with little chocolate eggs in, or or things like that?
Well, funnily enough, I had a fantastic demo for our new craft box because I was going to do the little Easter basket.
Oh, no.
And then you went and bought them all.
Oh.
So we can't demo it. So yeah, I was going to do that. There's a gorgeous project for a little Easter basket in there. Well, any kind of basket really, but I just thought it would be lovely with those lovely little chocolate eggs inside for Easter. I really did.
Yeah.
But yes, so we've got some, just got 1 or 2 pieces to pop round the outside there from that same paper pad. So again, I'm going to stick with my tape pen just to pop these along that edge. And I do prefer to do this while it's still flat.
Yes.
Just so that you can see where you're going with it and you've got a solid surface underneath.
Yeah, exactly. When is Easter? I know we ask this question nearly every time I'm on. So Mother's Day is a week on Sunday. When is Easter? Is it first week of April?
Easter Sunday, I believe, is the 4th of April.
4th of April.
Yep.
Right, okay.
So Good Friday will be the 2nd. And
yeah.
Easter Monday's the 5th, I believe.
Just so as I know when to buy all the chocolate up from the local supermarket, so that the kids will be wanting to do. Well, I say the kids. I'll be wanting to do an Easter egg hunt around my garden. I think I told you last time, Jan. I've been eating them since about the middle of January. Those, I mentioned the name. The Cadbury's mini eggs.
Well, that's what I was going to put in the basket. Yes.
Oh, they wouldn't have been in there for long.
Aren't they? I remember you saying you'd bought the bigger bag.
Yeah, I ate a whole family bag the other day. I just love them. Well, I'm not massively bothered about chocolate.
Given up the chocolate for a little while because that's my downfall. That's my weakness is chocolate. So yeah, I've actually given it up for a little bit. So I've not consciously made the decision to give it up for Lent.
No.
I don't know whether we're in Lent yet, but yeah, I need to give it up for a bit. I've been going a bit too heavy on it. So
well, you've done very well today because there's a nice chocolate cake.
I've had to sit and avoid our Charlotte's beautiful birthday cake. Sarah was wandering around with cases of homemade fudge as well, and I've been really good. I've sat and had my banana.
Yeah.
I did. I sat there pretending it was smelling of toffee cake, but
I saw you looking longingly at that cake whilst eating your banana, just thinking, pretend this banana.
Yeah, I was just staring lovingly at the cake while I was eating my banana. Yeah, just trying to convince myself that I didn't need any cake.
No.
So
I had a slice. It was horrible, Jan.
Was it?
It was all.
Didn't miss anything.
No, you didn't miss anything. It was average.
So yeah, we just got that. And again, you could pop. I like to just pop a piece of paper in the bottom of the box there sometimes. So again, pop that on there, and then we'll just do a little bit. I'm just going to shape the wings a little bit there, and we'll pop. I don't think my glue gun's turned on, is it? Let's have a feel.
Just to say, June has just asked, did Jan tell us what paper pad she's using? I'm sorry, I must have missed it. We did. It's the quintessentially English.
It is. I love that paper pad. Yeah. Mind you,
yeah.
I was watching our Debbie yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And she's got one on there that I hadn't seen, believe it or not. And I love it. She's got, was it something to do with watercolour?
Oh yeah, I saw that
briefly 12 by 12.
Yes.
I don't know how I managed to miss that.
I think it's a new one, isn't it?
But I had, and I like the looks of that as well. So I have to investigate that. That might be coming up on my list as well. Okay. So again, you've got that sort of sentiment there as your focal point on the box. You could have a card inside to match with the same sentiment on, but I just thought, a little bit of tissue paper in there with some nice chocky in for Easter would make a really nice little gift on that one. Perfect. You can use any of your paper pads on there. I just happen to have that one handy. So yeah, happy Easter.
And happy Easter to you. Yeah, I love this. Brilliant, brilliant. Quick demos. And again, shows you the versatility of this collection. Amanda on Facebook just saying, evening everyone, I quickly got my order in for my year of craft this morning. I never thought it would be sold out in a few hours. Well done, Jan, for having to rethink this evening's show. Well done. Sue on Facebook just saying, love that Easter sentiment. Mine has arrived, but I haven't used them yet. I think it's a really, really great sentiment. Lots of people, as I say, when we launched this, chatted about that Happy Easter one particularly, saying how useful it would be and how we don't see Easter, stamps and dies within craft all too often. We've got a few questions coming in which we'll tackle in just a second. Andrew just saying, hi Ben and Jan, these are great dies, love the samples. Miss Jack 1003 on YouTube. Hi Ben, hi Jan, good morning from Hawaii. I love your demos, Jan. These interchangeable sentiments are so versatile and make quick and beautiful cards. Right. We'll do some questions in just a second. We've got some questions. Well, I'll tell you what, let me ask this one now because this is unrelated, but it's still like a good question to ask. Angela is asking on Facebook, Jan, Can I ask you, which bag is best to hold all the 48 aqua pen sets, please? I know they do one for the tri-blends, which I have, but I need one for the aqua pens.
48 aqua pens, 48 aqua pens. You see, I have mine in trays. I've not actually put them in a bag before. I would need to research that one for you. Because yeah, I have mine actually stand on the trays, my aqua pens, so that I've got them in reach, because I don't very often go on, you know, on the move with them.
Yeah.
I know we used to make some bags that fit them in, but I don't think we produce them anymore. We used to have some black ones. Okay. I would need to research that and I'll find out. And
one thing which I know you've covered, but let's just touch on it again, because Anna's just asked, the inks that we've got on the show, the reinkers. She said she got those in a birthday prize bag. No idea what to do with them. So those reinkers again, just remind us what those are for.
Right, the reinkers are actually alcohol inks. So they were designed initially to actually refill our alcohol pens. And as I say, we've got videos out there. I'm sure Leanne's been on showing you how to do that, where you can actually take the pens apart and put the ink inside the Spectrum Noir alcohol pen. So the colours match up beautifully. All the little bottles have got the colour code on. So for example, BP7 would be bright pink 7. You know, so all the people that are familiar with our range of alcohol pens will understand that coding on them. So it might be LY3, light yellow 3, and they match up with the corresponding pens. But we've put just together, I think there's 6 in the set, just as a little starter kit to get you going with them and have a play with them. There are lots and lots of things you can do with alcohol inks, providing you've got the right surface to work on. But am I right in thinking we've got a Colour Me Happy show coming up, Ben?
Yeah, this Friday.
Is it Debbie? So she'll actually go into much more detail. When's that on?
It'll be this 7 o'clock this Friday.
On Friday at 7. So
Friday.
if you want to tune in, if you're able to tune in then at 7 o'clock on Friday night, our Debbie will go through. I'm sure she's got some great demos planned with those.
Yeah. Brilliant. 2 p.m. Eastern, of course, if you want to tune in for that. Some questions about the Twirling character subscription box, which, of course, we will come on to and tackle very shortly. Sabina wanting to see how you cut both sides of the die in that box. I'm sure that's something which Jan will be covering when we have a look at that. Michelle on YouTube just saying, yes, we are in Lent. Lent starts the day after Pancake Day. Yes, Ash Wednesday.
Excellent,
Shrove Tuesday, so we're well into it. I missed the thing where you're supposed to give up something for Lent, aren't you? I haven't given up anything.
I would have known that at one time, Ben. When I was working in school, I would have been on top of that. But I was only saying to my girls the other day, since I've stopped working in school, which is like, what, coming up 5 years this summer, it's amazing how much stuff I've forgotten that's not necessary in my head anymore. It was like a filing cabinet with all these different drawers in. And I've obviously managed to clear some of them out, because there's some stuff that I think, don't know the answer to that anymore. Either that or it's just my age. I'm not quite sure which.
I'm saying nothing.
You're saying nothing. Best place.
74.95 or 84.75 for your interchangeable sentiments dies. Now, before we come on to the subscription box, I do just want to point to you, this is for our UK viewers, the Gemini Junior. Now, you will remember that one of our first craft classes that we did was when we did the Machine 101. We did all of the Geminis, save the MIDI, which we didn't have in stock, but we had all of the Geminis. It was with Debbie Fisher. We went through them all, and we had these amazing deals on all the machines. Some of those deals are still relevant, like this one that you're seeing here. This was the deal that we offered you on that show, and we've got it back. It is the Junior plus over £80 worth of free goodies. Now, I just want you to take this into account here, because it's £221.93 usual price. So you're already saving, what, £81.94. Platinum members get another 20% off that. So that brings that down to, it brings it down to pretty much £9.99. I'll do the maths on that in a second. 3, 9. It brings it down by another 4, 8. It brings it down to about 130, doesn't it? Is that right? I'm losing the plot here. We'll work it out in a minute. I thought you were trying to copy me the answer then, Jan. But no, my point
I was busy looking at my samples. What are we working out?
118, yes, there we go, 14.28. You should have been able to work that out, Ben. But the point is, you get £80 worth of free goodies as well, and that is why this deal is incredible. You don't get that sort of every day of the week, so take advantage. And as you saw from the pictures there, you're getting like your love cut and embossed folders in there. You've got the, I think you actually get one of the Twirling characters in there as well, and your balloon, what are they called? The spirals. I couldn't be called them the balloon twirls.
Pop-out spirals.
Pop-out spirals are in there.
Yep.
You've got your age David Dargyle in there. I mean, there's so many brilliant freebies in there. It's not as if we've, you know, kind of opened a cupboard from 5 years ago and just chucked a load of stuff in there that, you know, is kind of gathering dust. It's a really good set of freebies that you're getting. So if you're in the market for a new electronic die cutting machine, maybe you've got the Mini already or the MIDI and you now want to push out and get the Junior, this is the deal to go for. As I say, if you are in the UK, you can grab it this evening for that amazing price with all of those goodies. So you've got something to get you started with your machine. Right, let's have a look at this Twirling Characters craft kit, because lots of people have been chatting about that. Lots of people getting very excited about that. And yes, a lot of people asking about all of the dies and, you know, how we can put together little cards like this. I just think they're so cool. I'll just quickly do this. Because the best thing to do with this, of course, is before you send them is to twist them up so that when you get them to the recipient and they open them, they get the little twist. Whee!
They're brilliant, aren't they?
They are. £20, $20, so you're saving $4.99, 15% off, and of course if you're platinum, another £4 comes off that, so £16 or $16. Let's do the bit that we all get excited about though. We'll go over to the other side of the studio and Jan is gonna open the box.
We're going to open the box. Yes, I love opening the box. It's like, see what's in the box. I love these, honestly. If you saw my shelf at home, Ben.
Yeah.
They're like...
Oh, is it? Have you all
I've got that many that I've had. I started off with a nice row of them.
Yeah.
And now they're all piled on top as well because I'm running out of space.
Oh, wow.
And I'm in my conservatory, which has got a slightly angled roof. So I'm having to sort of like, the piles sort of going across the... Oh,
well, you're up to the roof?
Love them. Love them. Under the roof. Yeah.
Wow.
It's having to go sort of across to accommodate the angle of the roof.
Cool,
so yes, love them.
That's
this one's number
right
31 if anybody's collecting the subscription boxes. But each one has a different theme. And this particular one is all about those gorgeous little twirling characters. So we'll have a look what's in the box. I've got some samples and we've got a demo lined up as well. So if you haven't seen this one before, they all come in the same presentation. Got that lovely little message in there from our Sarah.
Yep.
One of my favourite photos of that. I love it. And then you've got this gorgeous gift wrap package. I mean, these are great if you want to give a crafty friend a gift. If you've got a mum that crafts or a friend that crafts or, you know, a family member, they're really nicely packaged. You've got that gorgeous tissue, which I would be hanging on to as well. And inside here, you've got a range of products that will allow you to make a number of cards. Now, we always give you an idea of how many cards you can make, but of course by, you know, sort of eking it out and being sort of clever with your things, you can make more than that. And the fact that there are stamps and dies in here means that you can actually recreate as many times as you wish. Even when you've used up the other goodies in the box, you can still use your own cardstock and mix and match and play along with them. So we've actually got a set of stamps. I'll bring that one up first, because this is sort of what it evolves around. So we've got that gorgeous little dolphin in there, and we've got the mermaid in there as well, and that comes with the dies to match. So you've got a heart-shaped aperture, which you can use with this one, and then you've got the dies. And what's so clever about this is the way that these have been drawn is that both the dolphin and the mermaid fit in the same outline die.
Perfect.
And I just think that's a really clever idea. And then you've got the bits to cut out all the little embellishments to go with it. Now then, my other stamp set seems to have gone AWOL. There is a second stamp set in here which has got a little boy and girl on.
Oh yes.
All right, and again it comes with sentiments and it's got all the embellishments in there, but you can see here the outline. And again, they've been drawn in a manner that they both fit in that same outline die. And then you've got an alternative aperture die, which again, you know, you can interchange them. It doesn't have to be with what it's set with. The balloon on there, little hat, you've got all sorts of bits and pieces. So there are two stamp sets, two sets of dies in there. And then as always with the craft boxes, you get a selection of card blanks.
Yes.
We normally, I think this one's been dipped into a little, oh, he's hiding, look, here's the other stamp set.
Oh, you got him. Someone's not put it back together properly.
This is the little boy and girl. And again, you get the back and front because as they twirl, we need to see both sides of it. So that's your other stamp set. But yeah, I think we've actually been dipping in here. The card blanks normally come in 5x7, 6x4, and then I think it's either a 4x4 or a 5x5, the little square one, which we seem to have used up in there, I think. And then you get the matching envelopes. So you've got envelopes to match all those. And then in the bottom of here, you get a selection of pattern papers, which are beautiful. You know, there's all different designs in there, different colour palettes, and then also get the plain cardstock to go with it to match. So again, you know, if you like to do monochrome designs, you've got sort of the lilac cardstock, lilac pattern paper, you've got sort of like that mint green with the cloud, you know, they're all coordinated for you to have a go with. The idea of these is that, you know, if you're new to crafting, you've pretty much got everything you need in a box. So that's the bulk of it. And then just embellishments wise, we get a set of these gorgeous little dewdrops. I love these. And they're great with the underwater themes because they look like bubbles.
Yeah,
we're going to use a couple of those on the demo. And then obviously we get the twine, which is what we fasten the characters in with. So pretty much a bit of everything going on in there. So we're actually, do you want to have a look at some samples or do you want to see a demo with them?
Oh,
yeah,
samples.
let's have a look at some samples. So
Brilliant.
let's just pop that to one side a bit. So again, these are how we put them together. And like Ben says, when you actually
wind them up.
Twirl them up.
That's it. Give
them a little twirl. So you basically just pull in the twine taut and then close it to pop it in your envelope. And obviously they'll stay where you put them. So we've got them there inside. But the minute you open that card, you've got that lovely little. Oh, this one's a bit sticky at the bottom. You've got that lovely little twirling aspect on there.
Brilliant.
All right, she's shy now. She's facing the other way. Look. Yeah. But you can see all those little embellishments on there. Papers from the pack. We've got that gorgeous little girl on the stamp set there with the balloons. More papers from the pack there. We've just added some ribbon. I love the little dolphin. We're going to have a go with the dolphin in a second.
Super cute.
Okay, go make some waves. I just love that. Look at this one, just using multiple ones of it. So you've got him in the aperture.
Brilliant.
And then again, you know, as an extra embellishment, absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got that mermaid again in the other aperture. So that's the scalloped aperture there.
Yeah.
And then again, double one. This would be great, you know, a birthday card for twins or something like that.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely gorgeous. So again, we've just done like a gatefold with the apertures on each side. You've got the little girl and the little boy on that one. I just think they're really good fun, really cute. Yes, I've got a demo lined up with them, Ben.
Yeah, okay. Well, lovely comments coming in. I was just laughing at that last one, the twins. My wife has a twin brother, and the amount of times she gets asked, are you identical? What? Rethink that question before you ask it again.
Yes.
You're identical? Probably.
Let me think.
Yeah.
But I'd just love to answer yes to that, just to confuse people.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Lynn saying, still haven't got a Gemini Junior. That's one of the family I still need. Lynn, you should go for it this evening. Definitely. That Gemini Junior deal is one that you need to go for, Lynn. So absolutely do it. Go for it. Why not? Treat yourself. Yeah, and you would join most of the crafters here. Of course, you'd join our Craig, who that's his favourite machine, isn't it, of the collection? Which is just having a. Oh, that's it. Which is your favourite machine, out of interest?
That's a hard question.
Oh, okay.
Because I have most of them and they all have different uses, but the one I always have out in my craft room is my big Gemini.
Right.
That one lives on the back of my desk and I tend to use that one so that I've got the option to use the big plates. But I know you've heard me say this before, the majority of the time I use my junior plates through the big Gemini because I get the best of both worlds there. So unless I need the extra size above the junior plates, I tend to work sideways with those through the big Gemini and just keep the big ones if I need it for a larger die or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, Craig absolutely loves his Judy, swears by it. So yeah, you'll be in very good company, Lynn, if you go for that deal tonight. Joyce is saying, love you guys. You've made this quarantine bearable. Joyce, you are welcome. Thank you for your lovely comment. Deb Sneary on Facebook, awesome show. Love the twirling cards. Love these fun twirling cards, says Jackie Pickard. And the twirling characters look like fun to make, says Maureen Fairbrass. Kathy C on YouTube just saying, I think Crafters Companion should start selling new houses so we can all fit our buys in. Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened, Kathy. Let's get on to some demos then. I do know the answer to this one, I think, but I'll just double check in with Dan anyway. Mariah is just asking, what number subscription box is this, please?
It is number 31.
Okie dokie.
Yep, so you can see how far we've come with them. I remember the first one. I was actually working in the store when these first started coming out.
Wow.
So right back at number 1, I was still at the store in Chesterfield, and I remember those being launched, and they were like, we just couldn't keep them on the shelf in the store then, and they're still selling as well now.
Get in touch with Steve now. So I know who has got like the full collection. Let us know if that's you. If you've got number 1 and you've bought all of them, or let us know which ones potentially you're missing, and also send us pictures. I'd love to see a picture of Jan's all stacked up to the ceiling.
Oh, as I say, they started off nice and neat, and now they look a bit sort of higgledy-piggledy because I've had to sort of try and squeeze them in the gap. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go after that bit's full.
Build a house out of them.
I'm running out of space.
studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Send us pictures of your subscription boxes. We want to see how they're all stacked. And particularly let us know if you've collected them all. That would be amazing. Right, let's have a look at these in action, because a few people are asking about cutting the dies and stuff. And
so what we're going to do is we're going to stamp them out. We're going to use the die to cut them out, and then I've brought some of my alcohol pens to just colour them in. Okay, so I've chosen for that reason my alcohol proof die ink. And I tend to like, I do use the flagstone one a lot, I must admit, rather than the jet black. So we're going to stamp one of the front for the little dolphin, and we're going to stamp one of the back. So we've got one going on there for the front. And then we need the other one, which is the reverse, to go on the back. So less detail on the back. So let's just pop that one on as well, and then we're going to use the die to cut these out. So let's just pop that one on that side. As long as there's enough space around them to cut them out, we're good. Okay, so we've got those stamped out there at the ready. I'll just give that a quick, make sure it's nice and clean. And then we'll pop those, before I lose them, I'll pop them back on the carrier sheet. Otherwise I spend an age looking for them and find them stuck under my ink pads and all sorts.
It's funny you should say that. You mentioned earlier on about these boxes, about how great they are, and greatest gift that is, great for beginners. I don't know which one mine is actually, but the crafting that I've been doing at home with my daughter has been with the Gemini MIDI and with one of these boxes, because like you said, there's some dies in there, there's some stamps in there, you've got your card, you've got your papers, all your envelopes, you've got literally everything, and even embellishments as well, bits of ribbon in the box that I've got. It's just, they are fantastic. You've got a little bit of everything to have a bit of a play, didn't you?
Did you do? And that's the idea of them. They're sort of like a little taster set. And as I say, if you've got any kind of die cutting machine, I mean, a lot of people have got the Gemini now, but not everybody's got one. But if they will work in any other machine, so they're not just for that. But die cutting machine, little bit of cardstock maybe, and you're good to go. And as I say, they're great for crafting with the kids and everything. So just realised I've actually done this one wrong. So I'm just going to cut this one out, and then I'll show you how to do the reverse. All right, so I wasn't thinking that through very well. So we're going to pop that one on and run that one through.
Okay. Whilst you're doing that, loads of comments coming in this evening. Chat about the favourite machines. Mary, lovely Mary, who joined us earlier on the craft along. Mary's favourite is the Pro. Love that beast, says Mary. Rebecca on Facebook, torn between the Mini and the Junior. I have the Big Daddy as well. And congratulations to Helen Baker on Facebook, who says, "Hi Ben and Jan, I'm having twin grandsons in
how
July."
wonderful.
So how exciting is that?
That is great. I mean, I've just got the one and love him to bits. So gosh, I can imagine having two.
Yeah.
My goodness.
How exciting.
Right, what I'm actually going to do is cut the dolphin again, because obviously this one's facing, I missed that, what?
Producer Johnny's just said he's got a couple of kids if you want to look after him. I don't think she's that bothered, Johnny.
It's a long way to Brigham in the morning though, Johnny.
He says he'll drop them off all the way to Sheffield or wherever it is.
2 hours down the motorway,
Stick him in a taxi, again. You're off to see Auntie Jan.
But yeah, if you think about it, the die's actually facing the wrong way now. So when I stamped him out to cut the reverse image out, this is not going to fit. So what I should have done is cut the shape out first. So let's just whiz that through there again. And then we're going to stamp on the reverse of the image. All right, so when I flip this image over, it's now actually facing the right way.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to show you a little trick, because obviously when you use a metal die, it tends to round the edges of your piece of cardstock. So to avoid it looking the wrong way round, I'm just going to take my bone folder. So if we can just zoom in on here, Charlotte, you can just see how it's almost like beveled, the edge of it.
Yeah.
just round the edges of the die. It sort of like rounds it and bevels it a little bit. Now, obviously, when I turn it over, you can see that indentation on the back there. So we need to work on that side. So all I'm going to do is take my bone folder and literally just go over the edge of it, and it just flattens it out.
Is this Dolphin then? I don't know why my voice has gone so high. Linny's just asked.
What?
Sorry, my voice went really high, so I've just gone back down low. Linny has said, hi everyone, a bit late to the party. I thought I had all of the Twirling characters, but I've just seen these fab dolphins. What have I missed? Are these dolphins then just specific to this box?
Yes.
They are,
they
right.
Are, yes. They've been designed for the box.
As are the little boy and girl. So there you go.
Now when we do the reverse one now,
yeah,
you can see that he's going to fit on there beautifully. So shall we stamp him out again? Because we need both sides to do our card. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. So, Linny, you haven't gotten more. So you definitely need to get this box today then. Because if you've got all of the other Twirling characters from the set, you haven't got the Dolphin, you haven't got the little boy and girl Twirling dice. So yeah, absolutely, you need to get this for £16 or $16 today if you're platinum. I mean, it's a steal, isn't it? Really, the amount of craftability.
There's so much stuff in there.
You've
honestly
got a lot of cards, haven't you? That you
there
can
really
make
is so much stuff. Yeah. So you can see then when we stamp him on this side, he's actually facing the right way round. So that was that little crisis averted. So let me just move that so that I don't lose it. I'm not going to stamp all the little extras out. Normally I would have all them prepped, but as you're aware, we've had a couple of changes tonight. So just a couple.
About 5 or 6.
Johnny's
I think,
just nearly just laughed there that hard that yeah, just a couple of changes. So what we're going to do then is we're going to add a little bit of colour, and I'll try and do this quickly so that we can put the card together. So let's have a look. We'll go with that one and that one.
Just to say, Jan's playing down her part a bit here because it has been great because obviously, you know, you guys have jumped in and grabbed all the goodies before we brought them to air, but literally in between shows, producer Johnny, like Jan was sort of getting ready and then it's like, oh, well, we sold out of the Year of Craft. Oh, okay. We've got the Twist and Pop. No, that's gone as well. And then it was like, oh, we've still got this. No, that's gone as well. And he just kept coming back. I mean, literally, we like producer Johnny, but we got to the point where we didn't want to see him anymore because he was just coming back with bad news. It's like, just go and get in your gallery and shush.
It actually came to a point where we're like, well, what is on the show?
Yeah, well, what are we doing on the show?
Do you know, the team of, honestly, it was like, quick, assemble, team assemble.
Yes.
And literally there was people here, there and everywhere. And it's like, all of a sudden we've got a show.
Yeah.
And that's just testimony, literally. A poor old Jake, bless him, was running backwards and forwards when he's trying to find the right product. And no, it's not that one.
Past.
No, it's not that one, bless him.
Yeah, but also Jan, fair play to you for putting all these new demos together as well, because Jan had loads of demos lined up for all of the stuff which you guys bought, and so she had to kind of, you know, change things up. And whilst I was there on the table out there, you know, having a cup of tea and eating cake,
they were all eating cake. Yeah.
Jan was there with her banana, like drastically writing down notes, getting everything sorted.
Oh, it's honestly.
So, fair play, Jan. Fair play.
It's what happens, isn't it?
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's as I say, I'd normally have stuff like this done ready because it does take a wee while, but we'll try and be as quick as I can. And I'm not going to bother with all the shading. We'll just do what I call flat colouring, a block colour in there. Normally I would add some of the extra colours and shade it in, but I'm just going to go with 2 colours. I've got the blue and the turquoise, and we're literally just going to colour.
Just, Jan, you know, Bernie wrote you a limerick earlier.
Yes.
She's written me one.
Has she? Mm-hmm. She's a star.
And I love the fact that she's managed to get in. Last week I had a hole in my trousers, just to let you know.
I did see you talking about that.
There once was a man named Ben who at home has his very own den. He mends a hole in his trousers and the viewers shout wowzers, then gave his crafting a 10 out of 10. Yes, Bernie!
She's a star, bless her. I've just been talking to her between the show. She's been for a vaccine today.
Oh, awesome.
So she's actually at home and she's clearly got a little bit of time on her hands, bless her.
Clearly.
So, yeah, I'm hoping she's all right because I know 1 or 2 people have had, I know my husband had a bit of a reaction to it. So,
well, Bernie, I just think there's a lot of people saying to me now that I need to write a little crafty album, you know, a little sing-along album. You need to write a crafty book of limericks.
Yeah, I think we need to get her on board, don't we?
If I'm doing the album, Bernie, you need to do a book of limericks. So seriously.
Limericks for all the crew, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Great. Do one for Johnny.
The crafty crew.
Johnny. And Charlotte, if you've got time, Bernie, before the end of the show. Oh yeah, don't do Johnny's actually. Yeah, it'd be 18 rated. We wouldn't be able to read it out on the show. all the stuff he gets up to.
Right,
Seriously.
I'm just going to leave that one. I've just given him a blue tongue. I've just realised I think he's a giraffe in disguise.
They have blue tongues, do they?
They do, yeah, purple blue tongues. Have you not seen them?
Never looked that close in a giraffe's mouth, if I'm being honest.
They do. And I used to know the reason for that as well, but that's gone in the filing cabinet that's been chucked out the window, yeah.
Okay.
Have a Google. Have a Google, or other search engines are available.
You know why they've got long necks as well, don't you?
So they can reach the tree.
No, because they've got smelly feet.
You're having a giraffe.
You are in a giraffe. Is that true about the blue tongue?
Yeah.
Why is their tongue blue though?
I don't know whether it's something. Is it something to do with the sun? He's having a look.
Oh.
We've got him on the case. As I say, I used to know the answer,
Yeah.
but my brain has forgotten things that are obviously no longer applicable.
It's due to the melanin pigments in giraffes, apparently.
See, it's like one of the. I was just going to say another channel. Then are we allowed to talk about all these things? I nearly come out and said it's like the Discovery Channel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It is. Every day's a discovery craft for me, you Jan, I tell you.
Right, we need the aperture then. So I'm going to take that heart one, and I've literally popped together card blank, and I've chosen some of that plain card and the paper, and we're literally going to pop this on the front and put the die through all 3 layers, all right, because it's only thin. Just need to make sure. The last time I did this, I made the mistake of using the wet glue, and I didn't wait long enough. And you know, we were talking about the Mayo technique the other day.
Oh yeah,
Ben.
the squidge, too much glue.
Yeah, it literally came out all the way. So we'll use the dry tape pen today.
Yeah.
I want plenty on there because I actually want it to stick all over. And we're going to cut through all 3 layers on our junior. So we're going to pop that on the front, and then we'll tape this into place. Little bit of tape just to pop it. That was a little bit, that one. And I'm just going to pop this in the centre here. Okay. And again, tape it to the bit that you know, so the middle bit's going to come out here and be the aperture. So rather than tape it to the outside, taped it to the inside. So if it does snag when we take it out, it's not going to damage the outside of the card. So literally,
will all of the characters fit in the different apertures then? So the characters from the other collection as well will go in it?
So yeah, you can actually sort of mix and match them by all means, yeah.
Brilliant.
So again, we're just going to pop the layers on here because we're going through all those different mediums. We've got the card blank, and then I've just realised that's not going to go that way because we've got the, well, look at that.
Ooh.
I'm so used to using the big one that I'd got it stuck out of the side then and realised that we need it stuck out of the end for the junior. So that was very fortunate that my card actually fits on the plate there. I must have known. So we're literally just going to pass that through, and hopefully the power of our Gemini is going to go through all those 3 layers at once. It's making it work.
Well, yeah.
You can hear it there.
It did it though, didn't it? That's the power.
And literally, look at that. Just brilliant. I just love that. You can see that now where it's gone through.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take that out of the middle there. Just got the tape on there. Take that tape off. Just gently ease that out, and you can see we've gone through all 3 layers there.
Fantastic.
Okay. So we've got our aperture in the front there now. Now you can decorate the inside of your card. I've not actually prepared one for the inside, but I just want to show you the idea with the with the mechanism. So again, in your kit you get the twine. So I'm just going to cut a piece of twine that's big enough to go behind the top and bottom there. I'm just going to cut off that bit that's a little bit frayed. It's about like me, a bit frayed. On the back, and we're going to put this on the back here. And again, if you wanted to cut another layer to cover all the workings behind it, by all means, you know, you can use the papers however you wish. Now I'm just looking for my tape here, and I'm just going to stick this down with a little bit of red line tape on the back. Okie
dokie. Don't forget as well, we will recap in just a while about the demo of the show. We'll line up all of the goodies because we've got 35 minutes remaining on the show.
Crack, has it gone that quick?
Yeah, well, it is going fast. We're leaving you a little bit early today because Sarah is over on HSN.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So we're off at 8:30. So 3, isn't it, Eastern time? So once we've finished here, you'll be there able then to go over to HSN. Sarah's on, I think, just before 9:15 on HSN. So yes, we'll be doing the demo of the show, wrapping it all up, and of course announcing the winner of our Craft Month prize 2. How tight have you put that? How tight does that twine go? Or that?
Literally just from top to bottom. I've not pulled it particularly taut because you need room for it to twirl when you close your card. So there's enough room for it to actually twirl together. So all we need to do now then is pop our little decorations on there, and I'm tentatively reaching for the foam pads, Ben.
Oh no!
Now I've not had a word with them yet, so do I need to actually have a word with them before I use them?
I would preempt the situation, Jen, if I were you.
We'll just hope that it works.
Yeah.
Keep everything crossed. So I'm just going to use a couple of, and again, you want to leave room for the string, the twine to go through the middle. So I'm just going to use those 2 at the top there. You get the idea with it. Oh, look.
Oh, no.
Yep, we're good. Yep.
Good.
So literally, we're going to pop the one behind where we want it to go. And then I'm going to line this one up on top of here, either side. So I've got one of those foam pads either side of the twine there. Okay, and then as I say, you can decorate the back of here as well, perhaps pop another piece of paper.
Yeah.
But the idea is that we're literally just going to twirl him. Oh, I've not stuck him to the, I need to fasten him to the twine. Okay, just bear with me a second.
That's all right. I've got loads of comments coming in just whilst you're sticking. Loads of love for this collection. Do you know what I love about this as well? Is there's so many sort of newer crafters, let's just say, getting it because there's so much included, but then more of our experienced crafters are saying it's great for like stash builders as well. Mandy Doodle Hands. Mandy, I love that, Doodle Hands. I have this box. It's a great buy. You get so much for the price. It's a great way to build on paper, card, and all the card fronts and envelopes, dies and stamps. Fantastic box. Laura May on YouTube. Jan, is really amazing to be able to flip the plan so quickly and make it look so effortless. He is. Lots of love for Bernie's and limericks as well. And Laura May also saying the paper alone in the boxes make it worth it. I bought 3 of box 31 just because of the papers. And then Sally says, let's vote Bernie's limerick writer of the week and get her on the board.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it? Because our Bernie doesn't get as many chances as we do.
No, although, because her show's moved to Sunday, softer side on Sunday at midday, which is 7 o'clock Eastern, isn't it? I reckon Bernie's going to get more winners because
excellent.
Her demos will stick more in your mind, you see. So I think Bernie could be up on that board this week.
She needs a star on there, doesn't she?
I need one as well because I did the thing, at least the commendation.
I'm going to add your name on the list, Ben. Ready?
Can you?
I'm going to put your name on the bottom. Ready? Yeah. Just ready for that star coming along.
Yeah.
So again, I've tightened him up, twirled him up there. Okay, we've got him ready. And then literally, once we open the card up, you've got that lovely little twirl going on.
Awesome.
So very basic today. As I say, you can decorate the back of the card. There was all those little embellishments on there. There's the little dewdrops that you could pop, to make a full scene with. So mine's very basic. Forgive me. You saw all those gorgeous samples of things, but it was basically to show you how the aperture works and how that little twirling character works there. Really cute, aren't they?
Absolutely, yes. And again, great to see how the kind of mechanism of it works. Fred171 on YouTube saying, Ben, Jan needs a song. I'm working on it, Fred, to the tune of Candyman. That's in my list of things to do. The Crafty Jan can. The Crafty Jan can. Yep, we've got that one working already. And lots of chat about weird coloured tongues as well now. What have we started here? Jean on Facebook, my Chow Pit Mix had a purple tongue.
Yes.
And which are the big rescue dogs with the webbed feet? They've got like black tongues, haven't they?
Western dogs with webbed feet?
No, not Western. The rescue dogs. They've got webbed feet. What are they called? They've got black tongues, I'm sure. No, they're not St Bernards. Oh, someone will tell me there's rescue dogs, they've got webbed feet.
Somebody help him out. A dog with webbed feet? I've never heard of that one. What have you been drinking over there, Ben?
Nothing.
A dog with webbed feet?
There's a dog, right, someone back me up on this. There's a dog out
Someone
there.
help him out.
Newfoundlands, thank you, Johnny. I knew I was right. Newfoundlands have got webbed feet. Yeah, and I'm sure they've got...
You see? Yeah. It's just like a world of discovery, isn't it?
Specialising in water rescue. So you with your giraffe and their funny coloured tongues, me with my webbed-footed dogs.
Right, yeah.
Quick question from Dieta, who says, what type of ink pad do you use on acetate so you don't get smearing?
Right, you need a really quick drying one, and you need one that's solvent based, okay? Now, I'm not sure whether our quick dry will dry on an acetate, all right? They probably will eventually, and if it's heat resistant acetate, you can give it a little blast with your heat gun, but I use a stays on ink pad if I'm stamping on acetate. All right, which is not actually a Spectrum Noir product, but I know if I'm going on to an acetate like that, I do use stays on, which dries very quickly, and it's a solvent-based ink. Now, our solvent-based inks would be the waterproof ink. So our Finesse waterproof, as opposed to the alcohol, would be a solvent-based. So that might work. I'd need to try that. I'd need to test that at home and see if that worked out. But definitely I know for a fact that the stays on works if you have one of those in your stash.
Okie dokie. There you go, Data. Hopefully that is useful. Right, we've got lots to take care of. We've got winners to announce. We've got something I need to tell you about, which is new as of, I think, yesterday. And also, we need to tell you about Club Inspire. So here's some information.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now, on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind-the-scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Loads of chat still coming in. Thank you for all of your messages. Fred171 on YouTube. Bernie needs her own special award. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Teresa Fraser on Facebook. Good afternoon from Paradise, Texas. I'd love to live in paradise. Doesn't it sound amazing, Johnny? Where do you live? Paradise. Yeah, where do you live? Darlow. That's where Johnny lives. Darlow or paradise? Let me just think. Yeah, paradise. Jan, you're so easy to follow and have such great ideas. Great job today, Ben, aka Charles. Thank you. And Jan, everyone's picking up on that now, aren't they? And Teresa on Facebook saying, I don't only learn crafting on this channel, I learn a lot of other things. Why do you think I came to this channel, Teresa? To be honest with you, I wanted to learn more about craft, but I also wanted to learn all the random stuff. People like Jan have that's like lodged away in their memory. I just think it's just great. I always go away from here having learnt crafty stuff, but then also having learnt other random stuff too. And Les55 on YouTube says, I have to say, I've really enjoyed all of today's shows. They've been so varied and funny, make me laugh so much. Do you know what? If I can go home at the end of the day and think to myself, we've done some great shows here where you've learnt a bit, you've laughed a bit, we've entertained, I think we've all done our job. So that's great to hear. Now, Just want to update you on our US shipping because there have been some changes to this over the course of the last few days. So let's just get you up to speed on this. I know lots of you already know about this, but our US shipping standard rate has increased from $9.99 to $12.95 due to the continued pressure on domestic shipments around the US. And our shipping threshold has also increased from 100 to 125 US dollars, our free shipping threshold. So it's now 125. There is some good news though, is that we have now got a new express service, all right? So this is 3 to 6 business days. Potentially, Sarah was saying yesterday sort of 3 to 5 days, but 3 to 6 just to be on the safe side. But the great thing is about this, it's fully tracked, door to door for $19.95. So it means whatever you bought, you'll get your crafting goodies quicker than you normally would. And the other brilliant thing about this as well, for platinum and gold customers, will automatically receive a free upgrade to the express service at no additional cost. So a big thank you to all of you for your patience during this time, but hopefully, particularly for our gold and platinum customers, that comes as quite a nice little surprise. Right, talking about little surprises, we have a winner. We have a winner. For everybody who has been commenting today, thank you. It's been a lovely day of comments, a lovely day of questions as well. And of course, we are asking for you to comment and asking for you to get in touch over the course of, well, the next 29 days, because it's National Craft Month. And to celebrate, we're going, do you know what? We're going to give away some prizes. And let me just tell you, I thought we were going to give away maybe a stamp set or a die or maybe a paper pad. Did you see the prize that we gave away yesterday? There was about 10 things in the prize pack itself. It was unbelievable. And if you thought yesterday's prize was amazing, wait till you see the prize which our winner is going to receive today. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? That's the prize, just for commenting. And all of it, I kind of feel we should have made you do something a little bit more difficult than just go, hello, do you know what I mean? To win all of those goodies. But I don't make the rules up here. So somebody has won all of those just for commenting. It's somebody who commented earlier on Wake Up Call. They did it on Facebook. And the winner is... You'll find out after this short break. No, not really. And he's joking. And Charlotte went, whoa! The winner is... Lorraine Bennett, congratulations to you. You've won all of the goodies that you've just seen on the screen there. So many congratulations. Lorraine, how do you claim your prize, I hear you ask? All you need to do is send us a little email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. There you go, all the details, bottom of the screen there. The birthday girl is quick on the draw today. Everything is there for you. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get all of those goodies out to you. Well done. And of course, if you haven't won today or yesterday, comment tomorrow all the way through the shows, and we'll announce our next winner between 7 and 9 tomorrow evening. And if the prizes are that good on day 2, oh, producer Johnny, what is it, Johnny? What is it? It's amazing is all he said. That's all he's going to tell us. It's what? It's heavy and it's amazing. Right. Let's move on. There was a joke there I was going to do, but I won't do it. Right, the Discovery Kit. Oh, listen, by the way, we've only got just over 20 minutes remaining on the show. In case you didn't know, we're finishing half an hour early, just so that we can get across and watch Sarah on HSN. She's going to be back on again at 8:45 UK time. I think just before. I think it's 8:43 actually, over on HSN. 8:43 for Sarah's next slot on their craft day. Been a really busy day over there, so you'll have a chance to jump from here to see what Sarah is up to. Just want to quickly go through these Discovery Kits as well, because these are back in stock and they really are super. 10.79 or 14.35, saving 10% on the deal here. Usually 11.99 or 15.95. I'll rattle through all of these because I know we're going to take a look at one of these particularly with Jan in just a few moments time. But it's a little bit of what you fancy depending on what you want to dip your toe into the water with. So this one, for the art enthusiast, you've got a selection of your Illustrator pens in there, dual tip pens, you've got some marker papers, and with all of these as well, you've got how-to booklets taking you through all of the different things that you can be doing. So for your art enthusiast, you have got your illustration set there. Then we've also got, if watercolour is your thing, we've got the watercolour set. Once again, That is jam-packed. You've got your aqua jewel tipped pens in there, your brush pens. You've got watercolour paper in there. You've got instructions included too, and that is your watercolour. Next up, I didn't think this was in stock, but it is back. Always very popular, I would imagine, with particularly kids of a certain age who are, because manga's still really, really popular, isn't it? Manga artwork. If you've got the kids or grandkids perhaps who are into that, or maybe you yourself are, comic art, then that one is for you. That one I know we don't have a lot of, so if manga is your thing, the manga and comic set, grab that whilst you can, because that will go. Then, if you've got an aspiring designer in the family, or maybe that's you, maybe the kids are going off to college and doing concept design, this is the kit that you want to go for. Again, we've got booklets from lots of different experts depending on what the particular thing is. This is Cameron Backus, who will take you through all of this. And again, you have got a really wonderful set, which is going to give you things like your classic markers in here, your paper to work with. You've got your art liner in there too. And then you've got a how-to booklet allowing you to do all of these design concepts. So that's $10.79 or $14.35. Creative colouring is the next one. So if that is your thing, then this is for you, for the improving colorist. This has got your classic jewel tip markers in here, your carnation, you've got aniseed, denim, honeydew and ice grey. Once again, you've got an art liner in there as well for your fine work. You've got your papers in there and a booklet too to kind of take you through everything that you need to improve on in that collection. So that's $10.79 or $14.35. This next one is brilliant, and I'd imagine quite a popular collection, the blended mandalas. A lot of people love to colour in mandalas, particularly for kind of relaxation and mindfulness. And actually, I think it was about the second or third week I was here, Baz, who is the expert who's done sort of the forward, if you like, on the booklet in here, he came in, he did, was it a Colour Me Happy show? I think it must have been. He came in and did a show, and he was absolutely brilliant. What a lovely bloke he is as well. So again, if mandala work is what you want to get into, then this is the set for you. The kind of thing you can see here. You've got the these to be able to colour in and work with, and once again you've got your art liner fine point pens in there, your marker paper, and you've got your tri-blend 3-in-1 markers included there, coral blend, light green blend, and your true blue blend. That's not easy to say. And then last but by no means least, you've got your calligraphy, your modern calligraphy set. And again, who was it who was doing calligraphy with me the other day? Was it you? Someone here? You had a little look at some calligraphy. Can't remember. But anyway, still very popular. I know, yes, Leanne was doing some. Maybe it was Leanne. But if you wanted to get into lettering, if you wanted to get into calligraphy, then this again is a great set to go for. The kind of thing that you will be able to achieve. You can see just here, you're going to get your metallic jewel tip brush in there. You've got your art liner. You've got your sparkle glitter brush pen in there as well, and loads more besides. And Winter Bird is the lady going to be taking you through all of that in the booklet, which is included. $10.79 or $14.35 is the deal on that. So whatever your kind of forte is, or whatever you kind of want to learn, you've got something within those discovery kits. We are going to have a little look at the mandalas with Jan. I know there's lots of lovely comments coming in, but let's get this demo started because we've only got 15 minutes left on the show, and then it's flying by, and then we'll come back and look at those in just a second. By the way, in a minute we do need to look at the demo of the show as well, so should we do that?
There's not a lot to choose from.
We've done two.
And we did the box at the beginning, and then my little half a demo with the twirling characters. So there's not really a lot to choose from, is there? It's
quality, not quantity. Quality, not quantity. Vote for your favourite, Dolphin or Box. Dolphin or Box. I've got a feeling I think I know which one it might be, but we'll let you choose anyway.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jan,
it's been one of them days, hasn't it?
You've been great today. Right, let's have a look. Mandalas then, what can you tell us about these?
Honestly, these are great. You know, I think the idea with this is it's like dipping your toe. If you're new to colouring or this kind of thing, it's a great way to try something before you commit to buying a full range of, for example, you know, alcohol pens or watercolour pens or whatever it is you fancy trying. And it's about learning the skill of using the right papers, the right pens. And it's a great way, as I said, they're great little gift sets. They're really nice, you know, if you want to just pass on to somebody. And inside your pack, you've actually got, like Ben said, you've got the instruction booklet, which is invaluable. And in there it goes through about knowing your tools and knowing, you know, it's all about the cardstock and things that you're using, how the pens work, if you've not come across them before, how to blend them, and there's even a little step-by-step on how to actually colour. So you've got everything you need to know there, excuse me, just to give you a sort of a quick sort of tuition guide, really. And this one specifically for this box, there's one of these relevant to each box. And then you also get in there some plain cardstock, and you get some that have already got the designs on. So you can literally go straight to paper and colour in. So we're just going to have a little look at one of them today.
Okay.
So I've just picked one out of the top there. And then your pens, these have got to be, I've got a lot of our Spectrum Noir pens, I must admit, whether it be alcohol or whether it be watercolour or the metallic pens or the trays of pencils. I love the Spectrum Noir range, but I do have a bit of a soft spot for the tri-blends. And I just think as a beginner, these are a great way to get into shading, because you've got particularly one pen, and on each pen you've got a set of colours that are graded from light to dark.
Okay.
So if you're wanting to do what we call a 3-pen blend and learn sort of how to do that shading, you've got the light tone, the mid-tone and a dark tone of the same colour. So in this particular one, it's a true blue blend. Saying that one, true blue blend. All right. And any of you that are familiar with our system, it's got all the numbers, the coding on as well. So if you wanted to match them up to any that you've already got in your set, you can see what they are. But the idea with these, and I just want to grab a piece of cardstock just to rest on, because we always say when we're doing alcohol colouring, you need something underneath it. So again, I get a lot of people messaging me saying, you know, I can't do this, it's not working, what's going wrong? And always the first thing I ask is about what materials they're using. It's not necessarily something you're doing wrong, it is possibly about the product. So it's about having the right cardstock, it's about using the right ink, and it's about using the right technique. So as I say, with an alcohol marker, the idea with these is that you're actually going to saturate the cardstock, and it is normal for it to come through on the back. So don't think you've done something wrong if that colour bleeds through the back. That is perfectly normal.
Yeah.
And that's why we ask you to pop a piece underneath to catch that colour, because if it come onto your craft mat or your glass mat or whatever you're working on, it's going to pool on here, and then there's no other way for it to go than back up through your card, and that's when you start getting the bleeding out of the edges of your design. So just by popping it on another piece of cardstock, all right, perhaps a bit bigger than this one. I've just grabbed a scrap from downstairs. So if you've got a bigger piece, it might work a bit better. And literally all I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look at the one on here, you know, and just sort of go with a little bit of where I think the colour's going to be. So if we start in the middle, the whole idea is that you saturate the area with one colour. So I've gone for the lightest colour first. And make sure that this is wet. So literally make sure you've got quite a good amount of colour down. And then what I tend to do is flick to the other end, which is the darkest shade. And rather than this being flat now, we want to actually create a little bit of depth.
Yeah.
So just round the outside, I'm going to do that darker shade and make sure that that one's saturated. And then literally I'm flicking it back to the middle where you've got that mid-tone. So again, just nudging the edge of that dark line. I'm not going to go over the top of it because it will bleach it out with a lighter colour, but just nudging it, and then back to your light one just to fill in that centre. And then the biggest tip I can give you with alcohol colouring then is to leave it and let it dry.
Okay.
We need the alcohol to evaporate out of it. It'll dry just a wee bit lighter, and the blending will actually look smoother once it's done that. So again, just to take it out a little bit further, if we go to this sort of, I'm not going to sit and colour the whole thing, and I don't think we've got time, but it's really, really sort of relaxing. It's quite sort of like a, you know, there's a lot of emphasis on, you know, mindful things at the moment, and just literally popping this in. So again,
well, as I say, my sister's not a crafter per se, but she's got a colouring book,
She's got a
I love the adult colouring books.
And she just gets it out, you know, on days when she's having a bit of a stressful day or she just wants to relax. And she says, yeah, it's the reason, like what you just said, just for mindfulness.
It automatically slows you down. It's not something you can do quickly. And if you just want to do what I call the basic flat colouring, absolutely go for it, you know, just to get a feel for the pens. You don't have to do all the shading.
Yeah.
Just using the colours that you've got in here. We've got a green in here and we've got those peach tones in there. So just mixing and matching those colours, honestly, you'll get a really nice result. And then, you know, you can use these as practice guides. You can use them to put as makers card fronts, gift tags, whatever you want to use them for. And also you've got extra card in there that you know is the right kind of card stock if you want to stamp out something that you've got at home. So literally all I've done with this segment is pop that light colour down first, what we call saturate that cardstock, and I'll show you the back in a second. I'll show you what I mean about it bleeding through the back. That is absolutely normal. If you've got the right card, that will happen. If you use a cardstock, and I always think that the biggest mistake with alcohol colouring is using an inexpensive cardstock. We all love a bargain, me too, but if you use a really inexpensive cardstock, it has a lot of chalk content in it. And chalk is known for absorbing moisture, in this instance the alcohol. So it literally just sucks up the colour before you've even had a chance to move it about. And also it wants to be a smooth finish. To try and sort of use an alcohol marker on such as watercolour card, you'd really be struggling because that's made, again, to absorb moisture. You want this to sit on the top. But I don't know whether can we zoom in a little bit, Charlotte, there? If I just bring it up a wee bit higher, you can see, where are we? Here we go, look. This one actually starting to look a bit lighter than this one.
Yes.
Purely because that alcohol started evaporating. And then while we're up close, if I just spin it over, you can see this is what we're looking for. This is normal. Don't think you've done anything wrong. Don't think you've put too much ink down. It is meant to do that. But by having that piece underneath, and you can just very, very, very faintly, there's a little tiny bit of blue here that it's caught. If that had gone on my mat, it would have then brought it back up through the mandala and spoiled the design. So yeah, great for having a go, dipping your toe in, just sort of whether it be watercolouring, whether it be alcohol markers, whatever it is you fancy. It's a great way to just engage with it before you commit, as I say, to buying sort of a full collection of something and then realising, you know, that maybe it's not, alcohol's not for me, maybe I prefer a watercolour, something along those lines. So yeah, and as I say, great gift material as well. You've got those art liners in there again for fine line work as well. Brilliant.
They really are, and you know, Jan, well, she just said it. You know, great for dipping your toe in the water. Great, you know, if the kids are getting into a particular, you know, type of crafting. This is the mandala that you just saw Jan working on just a few moments ago. This is included with the collection with the blended mandala discovery kit, and then you've also got this one here as well. So really, really gorgeous images for you to get going with, and like Janice said, do you know what? For a tenner, $14, if you get this back and then you don't particularly like it, well, at least you're giving it a go. But I honestly think that, you know, whichever of these kits that you go for, you'll love them, and then it will be a start of a brand new passion and a brand new hobby for you as well. Thank you for all these comments coming in, by the way. Lots of love for the mandalas. The mandalas are gorgeous, says Kathy C. These sets are such a great intro and so worth the price, says Crafty AJ. I have some of the Discovery kits. I love them, says Diane. And I have this kit, says April on Facebook. I really need to use it. Well, you do now that you've seen the demo. We've got a preview to show you in just a second, but just before that, Bernie, come on, you're kidding me. She's written another limerick.
Has she?
So you've had one today. I've had one, which was the second one, which Bernie's written me. And she's written one about Charlotte.
Oh, brilliant.
Especially
for her birthday.
Yeah, birthday limerick, Charlotte. This is for you. There once was a girl named Charlotte whose Zoom skills have made her a starlet. But keeping Johnny in check, no chance will she heck. He just laughed till his face turned scarlet. Yes, Bernie! Yes.
Oh, she's got a talent there. She really has. Yes. Hidden talent.
Yeah, I just love the line, keeping Johnny in check, no chance will she heck. What a great birthday Charlotte's had today, spending the whole day with Johnny. Maybe there's probably no other man you want to spend your whole birthday with, is there? Don't answer that question. Right, now quick preview about something which is coming up on launch day, 5th of March, this Friday. Sarah and Joe will be here Gemini inverted nesting dies. Now, I've had a quick little peek at these, and quite an interesting concept on these for the fact that they're going to give you, and I'm going to get this word wrong, so we might get Jan to come in here. Is it
Inner page.
Inner page. So it's getting you...
it's like looking into the
in,
tunnel.
Isn't it? Through the tunnel, rather than your outer
The decoupage comes up.
Decoupage, yes.
The inner page goes in. Yep.
So that's what you've got with this set, which, as I say, is launching on Friday. Within the collections, you have got your inverted stitch lace circle. This is gorgeous. Then you've got your inverted stitch scallop oval. Wait till you see the demos on these to come on Friday. Then you've got your square. You've got your stitched lace rectangle. Also in the collection, you've got your square. I mean, all of your kind of basic shapes, really. You've got your inverted stitch lace square. Have we done that one already? Yeah, we've gone through. I've got these. Oh, no, I haven't. How many times have I got these through?
Have you got more than one set there? It's like shuffling there.
How
many have you got?
No, I think, hang on. I've got my zigzag oval. Hang on a second, what's going on here? I've got the inverted stitch zigzag circles. Oh, okay, so it's fine, don't worry. I thought that I'd had twos, but no.
Different edges.
Yeah, different edges. Your scallop rectangle. Now I've lost track as to where I am. Your scallop circle. This one we haven't seen, which is your inverted stitched lace oval. This one we definitely haven't seen, which is your zigzag rectangle. Then I think we are back to the start there. So yeah, really cool. Kind of very different design with these, and you'll see them properly presented to you professionally on Friday. Unless, of course, producer Tony unless you buy them all before then, and we'll probably be getting Bernie on the phone to do some more limericks. It'll be the Bernie Limerick show. Before we just wrap up, we do need to announce the demo of the show.
Oh, it was a tough choice.
Can you guess which one has won by a landslide?
Tough choice there, isn't it? Let's have a look at that. I do apologise.
No, I like it.
Honestly.
I like the simple dolphin. Yeah. It's the Easter box, of course.
I figured it might be.
Of course.
I figured it might be. I'll put my moniker on the back of it so that you know it was me.
There we go. We've got a really brilliant lineup of demos already. I mean, I particularly like the one up there, the scrapbook with the border collie on it. That
was pretty cool. That one, wasn't it?
Pretty good. Don't know who did that one, but there you are.
Yes.
Obviously great. Yeah, I put my name on it, Johnny. Big letters on the back, and it says Ben must win. Let's give you a recap of everything that you've seen over the course of the last hour and a half. Of course, if you have just joined us, we're finishing at 8:30, getting ready for Sarah over on HSN in about 15 minutes' time. Really busy for these. They were busy when we launched them this time last week. The Interchangeable Sentiment Die Collection, 30 elements in total. And of course, the clever thing about these is you've got these gorgeous frames that you can then interchange these sentiments within. Sentiments like congratulations, celebrate, sending wishes, best of luck, just for you, miss you. Happy Easter, which is one which you guys absolutely love. Happy thoughts and happy birthday and more. $74.95 or $84.75 is the deal on that. Less your 20%, of course, if you're platinum. And then another star of the show, this craft kit. It's brilliant. If you love the twirling characters, then you've got this box, which, I mean, as I say, I've been working with one of these boxes over the last few weeks. You get so much because you've got papers in there, you've got envelopes in there, you've got your card blanks in there, and of course with this one, you've got stamps and dies, and those dies are going to allow you to create that twirling character. You've got your little dolphin in there, your mermaid, and then the little boy and little girl as well, and those are all interchangeable within the different apertures that you've got the dice for within the box. That is a brilliant buy if you're brand new to crafting and you want to have enough to kind of get crafting with a little bit of everything. Perfect. But as we've heard from you guys as well, as a little stash builder for all of the papers and the card that you get in there as well, it is perfect. £16 or $16 if you're platinum. Jan, what a day we've had today. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's been great, hasn't it?
It's been so much fun.
I love a challenge.
That's it, and you've risen to the challenge today. I don't know whether or not you're talking about the challenge that you had with having to change the show or the challenge of getting me to craft.
No, I think you did an excellent job. Honestly, you were a good student, Ben.
Brilliant teacher. Brilliant teacher. When are you back?
I'm back on Sunday. Yes. I have a craft class at 3 o'clock. I'm just getting used to all the new times now.
Yep.
And then I'm back for Second Chance Sunday.
Have you got all your demos ready for those?
That's my job tomorrow. My delivery arrived this morning just before I left, so I'm back home tonight and then start prepping again. But who knows? Who knows what might happen by Sunday?
I was going to say, hopefully you haven't done your demos already because they'll probably have changed by then anyway. So we'll look forward to seeing Jan then. A Totally Tiffany takeover, of course, on Saturday on Craft House as well. So we shall certainly look forward to that. I will see you tomorrow back here for Wake Up Call with Craig, midday UK time. But for now, join Sarah over at HSN. We'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.